go ahead and deny it because my attorney is gonna sue you. And the insurance company is the one that pays. Keep in mind, we had a case about a year and a half ago where the medical bills were only $20,000. Only $20,000. The insurance company didn't want to pay, so we went to judgment to court. We ended up getting the client $800,000 on that case because the insurance companies, they have a policy limits.
Yeah.
As long as they render those policy limits, then they're protected from getting sued. Once they deny paying that policy limits, that's when we get them. Okay. Now, scope of representation. Okay, we're gonna represent you for the accident, for the MVA, for the accident in Burleson that occurred on August 29th. Okay. Attorney's responsibility. Our responsibility is to handle all on the personal injury side of the claim. Now, we will direct the insurance company to handle the property damage. Now, when it comes down to the property damage, we'll force them to deal with you as the owner of the vehicle.
Okay.
And that's when we put the fire under them. Okay. Attorney fee calculation. Okay. Now, this is how much the attorney earns. Now, if we settle the case pre-litigation outside of court, negotiating with the insurance company. Now, in this case, the automatic, and I've been doing this for a long time. As soon as they get this contract, they're gonna start writing what's called a Stowers demand. Because this is too serious of an injury. This is not a fender bender. Fender benders, we would never send a Stowers demand. Cases like this, we send a Stowers demand. What that means is we send a demand and they have to answer with their full policy limits, whatever it is, if it's 100,000, if it's half a million, or if it's minimum policy, 30,000. As long as they render it within 30 days, then they're protected from getting sued. If they don't answer that demand within 30 days, we're automatically gonna get them. We have to do it like that. Because you're going through too much. I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
Well, we gave them over a week to deal.
To try
To start, yeah.
And
I didn't say they had to settle it, just start it.
And that's sad. 50 years with a company. Like, I've been there. I was with Nationwide for 23 years. And they let me down. Anyways, so if we settle the case pre-litigation, it'll be a third. If we go to litigation, to court, it jumps up to 40%, the percentage that we get. Now, the reason why is because when there's court fees, we actually upfront those court fees. We actually pay everything upfront. Okay. If no recovery is obtained, then we cannot charge you guys anything for all the work that we did on the case. The only way we get compensated is if we get you compensated. Trust me, we're gonna make sure you get compensated. Okay. Payment and expenses. The payment comes to our payment. Our percentage gets paid off the settlement check. Okay. And expenses, the insurance company is the one that pays all expenses into the file. Okay. You don't have to pay for anything on the cost or anything because it's their insured fault, especially drunk driving. So that's number 5. Oh, quick question. Do you guys have any questions on the first?
Now you're talking about just the injury. What about the auto?
The auto, 100% of that has to come to you.
Okay, but who's gonna?
The State Farm is gonna pay it.
I mean, who's gonna? Are y'all gonna push them to?
Hold up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because
what I'm talking about, they want me to have that car out of there Tuesday. I can't do it.
No. No. We're gonna let them know. No, you.
Let me put it this way.
That's when I might get to go home.
But my place right now is right here with her, and I don't need to be going out here and trying to find some. And I don't know. I haven't been able to convey that to these people, and the reason I've had my daughter handle it is because I'm here helping her.
And she's aggressive too. I mean, and she's got more of an education. We're all in high school.
We're just bumpkins.
We.
Okay, go ahead.
I love you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. You guys remind me so much of my parents. You just don't understand. Like, since the beginning, since before you even got here, like, I'm already looking at her like, my mom. And then you came in, and it's like, oh my God, like my parents, like what you did when you threw the wallet at. I'm like, oh my God, my mom.
Well, I'm a little 10-year-old running around here.
Well, he forgot my ID.
I got a question. When was your birthday?
May the 5th.
May. Yeah, that's why we're very immature. Anybody born before May, we're very immature.
Yeah, I guess
Well,
so.
I was born before May.
I
was
know
born in
that,
January.
but when I say May, okay, so the beginning of the immatureness,
Oh,
it starts in Aries, which I am, and my birthday starts March 21st. So from March 21st up to like June.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's very intelligent and smart and does things, but every now and then
No,
he has
exactly.
to. I have to remind him, but he has to remind me too. We have to work together to make a whole. Right now he's losing his eyesight. I'm gonna have to see for him, but he may have to walk for me.
Oh my God. All right. That's okay. Sorry. Number 5, power of attorney. That means we have the power of attorney. Once you sign this contract, you're giving us our authority to speak with the insurance company and handle everything for you. And yes, on the property damage, don't worry about it because
Well, let
the
me
girls
stop
will
you a
take care
minute.
of it.
Did you add the other hospital, this one, the rehab?
Yes.
To get the medical records?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I
Yes.
didn't.
Yeah, I
Okay,
put it
and
in.
on Oakmont? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 6, attorney lien for services and expenses. Now, attorney lien, that only happens if you guys release us before we settle the case. If you fire us before we settle the case. That really doesn't happen with Anderson Law.
Let's say that again.
Okay, so attorney lien. Attorney lien or services. So if you guys were not happy with it, and I tell everybody because you guys have the right to fire us anytime if you're not happy with our services, and we cannot charge you anything out of pocket
All right.
at all. Now, and that's the reason for the attorney lien. So if you fire us before we settle the case and we have invested into the case and everything, once another attorney comes in and they settle the case, they would have to pay us for the work that we did only.
Okay. Yeah.
And our reimbursement. That's it. Settlement, what that means is that the only person that can make the final decision on your case would be you, nobody else. You're the one that can say, yeah, I'm happy with the amount I'm walking away with, settle it. Okay. Attorney withdrawal. Now that's the attorney withdrawal. In this case, it will not happen because you guys have uninsured motorists. So, but in an event that people did not have uninsured motorists that we can pursue for monetary purposes for you guys, then we do an investigation, and if we don't find an actual insurance company to get compensated from, we'll release the case without charging you anything out of pocket at all.
Okay, so you saw on our insurance card that we do have that coverage.
Nah, I didn't check. But
We have full
we'll check.
coverage, and I think it's included.
State Farm is common to make us get uninsured motorists.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, we
yes,
have that.
yes.
Yeah, because the thing about it is that's the one that has the $250 deductible. Because that says, believe it or not, uninsured motorist is a state backed up insurance.
Okay.
Because what happens is if they didn't have insurance, whoever was driving and caused that accident, they will not. If they have a license, whenever they're gonna renew their license, or if they're going to go for an employment license or anything like that, they will not be able to renew it until they reimburse the insurance company everything they paid on
When
their
they were
file.
uninsured, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I tell people. I said there's gonna be consequences behind it. So.
Well, you're supposed to have liability to even be driving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Number 9, client cooperation. That's if the event that you move or get or change your phone number or anything like that, please let us know, because we cannot settle the case without you. You're very important. It's like you are the key to the whole case.
We're not planning.
You've been there how long?
We've been living there 55
Oh
years.
my God, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my God, I want to go home. I'm going to Puerto Rico next week. Just sorry. And my dad passed away in 2015.
Hmm.
Man, it was, you know what? People say, you need to say it like that. said, yeah, because I got to say goodbye. And he actually, when I went to see him, I actually visited him in his deathbed. And he looked at me. He says, I was waiting for you. And I'm like, what does that mean? He says, after Mother's Day, I'm done. And I'm like,
Okay, now so he moved here.
no, they're in Puerto Rico. He was in Puerto Rico.
I know, but when you came here and went to North Carolina, you did just the kids.
No,
came.
no. My dad moved us there. I lived with because my dad.
But your dad lived there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I was asking. And then he went back to Puerto Rico.
He went back to Puerto Rico when he fell ill because
Okay,
my sister
okay.
owned hospital.
All right, that's what I was.
Yeah.
I was wondering if he came with you
Yeah.
to this country and then
Oh,
went
yeah,
back.
He was big executive for Sarah Lee.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, he was huge. So because bilingual and they needed people to Central America, so he's like, I'm here. Like, so, but yeah, he was great, man. Alright, so non-cooperation, contractual place perform. Okay, so the contract is under state of Texas. The accident occurred in the state of Texas. All state of Texas law apply. What that means is we got 48 states that people come in from those states and drive, and they got policies from their states. It doesn't matter what their policies are. You gotta concur with our policy limits. Okay? Because some states, Louisiana, for example, Louisiana policy limits 25,000 minimum, compared to Texas 30,000, which is more. And the statute of limitation, which is the time that you have to do the claim in Texas, is 2 years. In the state of Louisiana is 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we have to go by everything by the state of Texas. Okay. Binding nature of the contract. Binding nature is a signature that once you're signed, we have the binding contract between us and the client. Okay. Enforceability, what that means is in case any one or more of the provision contained in this contract shall for any reason be held to be invalid, illegal, or unforeseeable in any respect, such inavailability, illegibility, or okay, so if there was a mistake in the contract, then it would be reversed and that's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
I don't know why they write it like that. Sole agreement. This sole agreement is for the incident named in the first paragraph. Okay, because every contract is dedicated to each incident. Okay, so we can't say if God forbid that you had another accident within 3 months, this contract doesn't apply to that case. Okay. 14. No representation on recovery. No representation has been made as to what amount, if any, client may be entitled to recover. Because some clients that do my work, they go into the people's house and say, "Oh, we can get you $100,000." You can't say that. No. We don't know how much I can get you because I don't know the policy limits, so I can't make no promises or guarantees. Okay.
We're not trying to get rich.
We're not trying.
It just needs to be fair.
Fair.
That's my thing.
Fair is the deal.
That's it.
That's the word.
That's it. And that's I know when I walk into places like this and I meet with clients, I know what it is. You guys I guarantee you guys have never hired an attorney for anything.
Never have. Well,
Except
I did
to make our will.
Oh, well, this
Made a will one
necessary.
time.
And to divide our property to give some to the kids.
Yeah, that's necessity. So, all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you initial at the bottom of each page, first and second page of the contract. On the third page of the contract is your signature, and the next page is gonna be the HIPAA form. This is so we can request your medical records. Okay, and I'm gonna need an initial, and then a signature. This is so we can request credits from here and the hospital. Okay, and then the last one, your signature and your initials. And I'm gonna bring this to you. That's my wife. Let me show you my beautiful wife.
Oh yeah.
She's pretty.
Wife.
She's from El Salvador.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the picture of my daughter from last night. As soon as I showed it to your wife. This is my beautiful. She's. Oh. Come on, where you at?
Oh, yeah.
She's
Oh,
pretty.
She is pretty, yeah.
That's my 15-year-old.
She's pretty.
And her little boyfriend was there. I looked and I said, "You better behave." Oh.
Do I sign it?
Yeah, you're the
Okay,
one.
good. I'm the one that signs. There's a pen right there.
Initial.
That is, I should have,
Initial.
that's Elizabeth in my name, but on my driver's license, Maggie Clopton Wright. Was that okay? I
That's
put
fine.
Maggie E. Wright. Is
No,
that
that's
okay?
fine.
I should have done it according to my driver's
I
license.
thought you knew everything.
Well, I didn't tell the driver's license office to put Clopton on there.
So what is it?
That's my maiden name. That's my England name.
Is it? Your That's your signature.
That's what?
That's for your signature.
Uh-oh, my pen's stopping.
I tried to offer you a pen.
Is
you
it
didn't
good?
want to take it.
Just for that, I'm gonna put Clopton on there too. He called me a limey when we first got married because I like to drink hot tea.
All right. You don't
All
have
right,
to
now.
worry about all that.
Okay. Next one. Now, this is for the medical records. I need your initials on those two. And your signature on this one. My wife looked at me and she said, "You going to work?" I said, "Yeah." "Aren't you tired?" I said, "No, what? I'm not tired at all. I'm ready to go. I'm going back home to work again." Initial, and on the bottom one, the signature.
I might want to trade pens.
You done lost your pen. That's what happens to me because my wife is a director for a law firm. So just imagine how my household is. We got competition on everything.
Is that all? Does he sign
that'll do
anywhere?
it. Yep, that'll
Does
do
he
it. No.
sign? And that's signed for you to get the medical records?
Yes.
Also.
Yes.
Well, see, my deal is, we've got the insurance of our
Yeah,
own to pay
yeah.
this, but I don't think we'll have.
No.
Because we have a, limited lifetime amount that our supplemental
I
will
guess.
pay, and I don't wanna use it up on something I don't need.
Exactly.
I mean, it wasn't my fault.
Exactly.
All right,
I'm
I
with
think we're pretty well.
All right,
on
Mr.
the
Carroll.
same.
I'm gonna take my little coffee. Mr. Carroll,
Hey, man.
it was a
See you.
pleasure.
Thank you, Mario.
It was
Here
a
I was telling
pleasure.
you, he's
Yeah.
not here yet, and
And I
yes,
go,
I
"I'm
am.
here.
Yes, I am. I'm here.
I'm here. I was,
I worked up there on the railroad. We went into a flour mill quite a bit, and there was an old boy from Puerto Rico in there, and
We're crazy.
me and him, we got.
That's why we're crazy. Listen,
Yeah, he was.
we don't have no filter. We're loud. We get loud for no reason, and it's like, hold on, man, what happened there? It's like we get excited. It's like
I
it's
like
life.
that old boy.
Oh,
I
we
really
appreciate you
like
coming up here.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I may not go home till Tuesday, and
Oh
then
my God.
that may even move that if.
She
I
asked.
just-
Janet asked me yesterday, right? She asked me. She said, "Hey, Mario, can you do a sign up?" I said, "Today." I was like, "Oh, I got my daughter's key." She's like, "Oh no, let me know when you can come." I said, "I'll be there tomorrow." She's like, "Are you serious, Mario? You've been working hard for 2 weeks. If you got a key set tomorrow," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. Let's go."
She said she don't drive, and he has to drive her.
Yeah, my wife doesn't drive.
And she's from El Salvador.
Yeah. Oh, that's my beautiful queen. That's my baby. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with my wife. It's okay. I'm not scared to admit it.
We were down there. I got her to go down there to Guatemala, and we went out to that
That's how they went to
Athlon, that
see.
little town on there.
Yeah.
See John.
Have you ever been there?
No,
It's a
and you know what?
volcano that has a lake in
That's my mother-in-law and my father-in-law do not live far from there.
Like
Because
Athlon?
that's the one lake, right? The one lake that is recognized from Guatemala.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
That's by the volcano. So,
And they
yeah.
also have the tornadoes,
Yeah,
not tornadoes,
But
earthquakes.
anyway, we were staying there at that town, and
I was afraid it's going
That
to empty
night
the
we
lake
went
on us.
downtown and there were just throngs and throngs of people. And my son speaks Spanish, but I don't, me and her don't understand it. When we go in this little chocolate shop, man, this chocolate is out of this world. And we get off down there about a block, and I said, I'm gonna go back and get me some more of that chocolate. And when I
Our son
got
has a
up there
big
about
sense of
half a
humor.
block, and I thought, I just messed up big. When
My-
I get back,
Our
they're
son
gonna be
and
gone.
I kind of hid from
They
him.
hid from me, see. now I'm here in the middle
But he
of
has
the
his
street.
double chocolate.
People everywhere.
They just literally they did a snipe hunting on you in
Yeah,
Guatemala.
Man, I can't speak the language.
What? That's even worse. That's like
Well, we
ruthless.
went in to change our traveler's checks, and our son goes with
Oh,
us.
you don't have to. do
And
that.
well, yeah, it's scary. And there's a guy sitting over there as the
In the
guarding the
back.
bank with a it looked like a shotgun.
Oh yeah, they're ruthless. I'm gonna tell you, they don't have.
And they didn't want to transfer the money or something to that particular bank. And my son starts talking back to him and fussing at him. I could tell by looking at him. They were telling him no, they're not going to do it. And I said, John, let's go somewhere else. Come
Them
on.
people, you know. Man. No, but you know
Thank
what,
you.
guys? It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I
Thank
hope
you.
you feel
Appreciate you.
better. I
Okay.
hope you feel better.
Well, I told him it just hurts when I talk and breathe and laugh.
I know. So I've been hurting you here, making you laugh. I'm sorry.
Well, I know, but that's okay. They said that it'll get stronger
Yeah.
by exercising it.
Yeah.
Because they did 2 CTs and they say nothing's broken.
That's good.
So my
But
fat
that-
saved my bones.
She said that earlier, and I just looked at her and said, Billy, that sounds like something my mom would say. Let me show you a picture of my mom. And you'd be like, yeah, she's probably a hoot. Oh, yeah, she's a hoot. My mom is something else. And it's funny because my mom grew up in the Bronx. Puerto Rican
really?
from the Bronx.
Yeah.
That's my mom.
Oh, she's very pretty.
That's my mom. She's 72 years old.
Now, she's in Puerto Rico, though. I mean,
Yes.
she's back there after her daddy died and everything.
Oh, yeah, and my other sister takes care of her. Well, I'm like...
And she's
I'm
the one that takes all these pills, or she's in good health.
Used to, yeah. she
Used to. And she-
Did
Yeah.
you
I'm like,
live in the Bronx too?
No, you know, I never lived in
He was
New
in
York.
that little country town.
Yeah. I'm a country boy. I'm not from the city. I'm
Well,
like, I
thank
don't
you.
like the
We may
city.
see you somewhere else along the line.
Hey, if God would bless us with that.
Okay.
Because I
Well,
would
just pray
love
that my legs, the lower legs.
Next time I see you, you're going to be running around with me.
Okay,
What happened?
good.
No, no, you will get better, though.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Mr. Carroll?
Good to see you.
You
You
guys
have a blessed day, and
day.
you enjoy that party
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
Is
Oh
it
my
tomorrow
God.
or Tuesday?
No, we got one tonight, and then
Oh.
we got another one tomorrow.
Well, you need to get with it.
Oh, it's okay.
They're
I
probably
gotta work.
walking the floor wondering how much longer is he going to be.
That my wife just called me. That's who just called me, and I was
Will
like,
you get yourself on?
all right, guys.
Bye-bye.
God bless you
We'll
guys.
see you
Bye-bye.
later.
Thank you.